But Thimbles is what I really want to talk about, because you don't really... Well, they don't get enough press these days, do they? I don't know if they ever did, but you very rarely see Thimbles. Oh, says man. You know what I mean? Because my gran said, put a thimble on your finger, and it helps you in case you slip with the needle, and the needle goes up and into brain and death. Yeah? And before thimbles were invented, it was needle death, tragic, whole family. Family of sewers, tragic. If only thimbles were invented, says psychic man with big hat. And beard to match. So, yes. The best thing with thimbles is put one on each finger, and then you can do impressions of horses. Linda, 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 Linda. Horses with one too many legs, I suppose. Because they do have a metallic sound, don't they, horseshoes? They have... Well, horses have got hooves. They've got this bit of semicircular metal nailed to each and every foot. And that's just a con. For centuries, blacksmiths saying, is that your horse? Better nail a bit of semicircular metal, Louis, to his feet. Oh, no, thanks, got hooves. Thanks very much. Oh. No, better nail a bit of semicircular metal on. Have you ever had a blowout on a horse doing 70? Yeah. Steel radials, that's what you want, mate. Those anti-lock hooves? Oh, not sure. It is. I mean, perhaps he was... It's a big con. I mean, they did it very successfully for centuries. Perhaps they were just trying to do all hooved animals. You got any more on your farm? You got cows. Bring them in. They got hooves. And pigs and sheep. I'll hoof the lot of them. I'll put shoes on. And your ducks and geese. Get the whole bloody farm in. And your next door neighbour. Whole farm for 50 quid. Ducks going around going clank, clank, quack. Swimming out in water. They don't do the breaststroke, do they, ducks? Any duck doing that is real kind of crap. Yes. And it's also lucky. Horseshoes are lucky. And horses have 4 bits of lucky nailed to their feet. They should be the luckiest animals in the world. They should win all their horse races, shouldn't they? Izzard at 3:30 today, every single horse was first equal. One horse dropped a shoe, came in 4th. And the duck was 9th. 5 ran. As they always say at the end, don't they? Just a bit of useless if 5 ran. Or the people at home going, but how many ran? Or is it the idea, 5 ran, 1 sauntered, really? One wandered, 1 drove a small car. 1 windsurfed, 1 hang-glid. Yeah, you decline the verb to hang-glide then. I hang-glide, you hang-glide, he, she hang-glides. We hang-glid. You hang-glided. They hang-glided. You hit an old lady, you've got hairnets and dog food. That's all they buy. Certain age, about 80, I think, and they go, oh, fuck everything else. Hairnets and dog food. That's all I need now. Because you're on bonus time from then, aren't you, really? So you might as well just get weird shit. Hairnets and dog food. Hairnets, of course, are pointless. We've all known this, and we've marvelled at people pulling them on, because you take them off in the morning, you've got crisscross bands on your hair. Saying, why, old lady, why the hairnet? They go, oh, the hair thieves. The hair thieves, they come in the night, steal your hair, they do, sell it into slavery in Azerbaijan. And dog food as well. There was a dog food a while back called Mr. Dog. And it was a small can of dog food for small yapper-type dogs. And there was a big advertising campaign saying, buy Mr. Dog for small yapper-type dogs, and maybe they'll shut the fuck up. So that was fine. And then obviously there was a Strokey Beard meeting back at Mr. Dog headquarters. Well, we sold but 2 cans of Mr. Dog, which some people do say, but 2 cans of Mr. Dog. Let's change the name. So they changed the name from Mr. Dog to Caesar. Now, that's a bit of an image shift in my book of references. Mr. Dog, small dog, yes, you can see the sort of linky there. Caesar, Roman leader 2,000 years ago, small dog. Bit of a strangled route up to that one, isn't it? Left at the traffic lights to get there. I think that's a 3 in the morning decision, that one. Caesar! Of course, Caesar! Caesar! What about it? Yeah, fucking Caesar. He was a Roman leader. Yeah, small dogs are Roman leaders, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, all right, Caesar. But we'll drop the A out, right? Because it was C-E-S-A-R for some reason. I doubt Caesar was going 2,000 years ago. I have defeated Pompey. I am the first emperor of Rome. I wear the laurel wreaths with the front bit bitten out. And in 2,000 years' time, I shall be remembered as a kind of small dog food for small yapper-type dogs. And I must admit, I got caught nicking stuff when I was 15, and it was nicking makeup back in rock and roll Bexhill-on-Sea. And I could have bought it, I could have saved up and bought it, but I thought, you know, if I bought it, someone might say, hey, you're a boy, buy makeup. You must be a transvestite. And then I'd have to go, oh, Sherlock Holmes. How did you get to the bottom of that one, you big deer stalker, weird fucking hat person? 4 dog ears. Why is it called a deer stalker? You know, you don't... Anyone stalking a deer in that, the deer would go... Guy over there with 4 dog ears with 2 strings hanging off. I'm a deer stalker. That's a deer stalker. Don't know why. It's just a stupid hat, I think. Anyway, so I didn't buy the makeup. I nicked it, and I had a loaf of brown bread, so I put it under this brown bread, and I ran out of the shop and down Bexhill High Street, and it caught me. But at 15, they let me off with a warning, and the warning was, this lipstick's not going to work with this eyeshadow. Don't wait. You know, that's light blue. That's a death colour. And you want a better foundation than this. That's very cheap foundation. I was going, he says, that's a warning, right? Oh, thank you, Chief Constable. Also, I got done for jumping a 20p tube fare. This is my whole crime sheet, right? It's quite an interesting read. 20p. This is not Don Corleone, this is Don Crap. I jumped a 20p underground tube fare, and I was waving a pass at the time. You know, it was drawn on a Rizzler or something. It was a Bishop of Durham pass. I was going, I'm Bishop of Durham. Bless you, my son. And the guy said, you're not Bishop of Durham. He wears a bigger hat than that. So he got me, and he said, I've got him, I got the 20p kid. You've caused us £1.60 worth of trouble you have in your time. I've got him, I'll be promoted in the underground system, I'll get my own darkness. Then an off-duty policeman came in. He had a pot plant and a camera on his way home for a good night's photographing pot plants, I suppose. This is bizarre, but true. This is what he had. And so he said, oh, I've got him too. I'll get promoted, King of Metropolitan Police. And so I thought, I'm going down for 20p. I thought, this won't look good. I'll run for it. I'll run for it like Mel Gibson in the film Gallipoli and other people in running films. So I ran, and I ran, and I ran, and I ran, and after 5 inches, they caught me. They'd called for backup by now. 20 policemen coming down, thousands of pounds worth of police work. We got the 20p, kid. The 20p's are safe from now on. And 3 policemen pulled me for 5 minutes. I don't know if you've ever had this. They grabbed one leg each, and I don't know if they were working... They obviously weren't working together, and they thought I was struggling like crazy. I'd given up at this point. But one over here was going, don't struggle there, don't struggle. People over here going, whoa, don't you fucking struggle. So it was a continuous machine of them pulling against each other. I had one hand free for going, hi, how are you? I'll talk about this in many years. And then they put me in Bow Street overnight, and then I got done for... That became assaulting a police officer. Surely it was stretching a pedestrian. It was. I got done for assault, and I was running away. Surely assault is motion towards, I feel. It takes the accusative. Very rare in wartime they go, assault that hillock over there. All right, all right. Can we do a bit of stretcher here? I should have been done for deserting a police officer. Venn and his diagrams? Was he the most boring child ever? Father, I have my foot in your bedroom and also in the hallway. As you can see from my diagram, I'm not only in the bedroom, I'm also in the hallway. Venn, fuck off out of this house. Right? All right, Father, but I am outside the house, but my hand is in the window and my foot is in a grapefruit. As you can see from my diagram, Father, me and Socrates both died. For Socrates was killed by his own people. He was, because he questioned everything. Look around his house. Socrates, nice house. What is this house? Is it a house? What is a house? A house. Is it made out of wood? Is it made out of steel? Out of steel? Underground heating, like the Romans. Just chill out with you. If I'm out of the house, am I chilling out? Am I chilling in if I'm in the... What is a sword? Is it made of folded metal? Fold down? If I die on the floor, can I get up in these heels? So I think under the logic situation, God, Captain God with the big beard, he must have created the dinosaurs. And Jesus must have asked a few questions like, Dad, what are these dinosaurs? What were they all about? Big, hairy, well, not hairy, were they? Big, slimy bastards. Teeth, small hands. What's that, for playing piano? Brain in the head, a brain in the bum? What's a bum brain for? I don't know. Well, I'll explain to you, Jesus. What I did was I created the world in 7 days. Then on the 8th... Dad, are you going to do this James Mason impression all the way through? Be quiet, you cherubim and seraphim. Sorry, Dad, they're very noisy up here in heaven. Just let the blind down. All right, go on. Well, as I was saying, you're not going to do that, Jane. Do your real voice. My real voice is a bit weird. All right, do the James Mason. Well, okay. So if I do this crap, it's not my fault. No, it's not his fault. Yeah. But I don't know what you're talking about. All right, forget that. Anyway, on, who am I? Quick, oh yes, created the world in 6 days. 7th day, rested. 8th day, actually rested as well. 9th day, rested, because I fucking had just made a world, you know. 10th day, rested. Actually, I rested from then on, really. 14th day, I decided to smoke all the marijuana I had created, just to test the first batch. On the 15th day, I decided to smoke all the opium I had created, just to test the first batch. And on the 309th day, I woke up again, and I decided to create 500 huge monsters that I'd seen just the night before. Dad, did you have to make them so stupid? Well, I didn't know what I was doing. I was off my tits, so... But then Jesus had to go down onto the planet Earth and preach the word of the Lord to the dinosaurs. And he was not happy about, I'm not going down there. You must go down. That's your job. That's what the son does. Oh, for fuck's sake, what does Mum think of all this? Well, I think she agrees with me. It'd be good character building stuff. Just because she's an elven queen. What, Galadriel? Yeah. My wife? Yeah. No one's going with it. All right. I don't know who she is, Dad. No. All right. All right, I'll go down. So he goes down, and he goes on the world, and there's dinosaurs everywhere. Said Jesus. Trying to blend in. And he goes into a dinosaur bar. As soon as he walks in, all the dinosaurs stop what they're doing. Glang, 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 glang. Other dinosaurs playing cards. Rawr. Jesus said, my name is Jesus, and I'm son of God. in one religion. And he said, I've come to read you stuff from my father's book that we're hoping to get a publisher for. It's called the Holy Bible. We may change the pronunciation on that. But we think a Bible is what people should have. Have a Bible. Sometimes, maybe in the future, people have Biblies in all the hotel rooms. You can say, look at the Bible. People will pay attention. Anyway, these are just some ideas, you know, these are all rough that my dad... one's, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All right, we'll cross that one out. Because they won't mind. No, we're fine, really, that's fine. Not inherit the earth? All right, we don't need to inherit the earth. Do you mind if you just don't inherit the earth? We'll do blessed are the meek, and that's it. That's as far. All right, do we inherit anything? No. Maybe an old picture of an aunt. Well, we're all right with that, thank you. Because the meek have had a hell of a time, as Python talked about, and... but you think the meek, they were supposed to inherit the earth. You think now they should be having meetings all over the world, saying, well, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Has anyone inherited the earth? Well, I inherited a car from my aunt, Ford Cortina. Well, that's not exactly the earth, is it, Simon? I think we should pool our assets and get guns. That's the only thing people pay attention to. Lock and load. What do we want? We want the earth. When do we want it? Now, motherfucker. Oh, you want some, do you? Come on, you bastards. It's our fucking earth. The meek. They want it all. And to sit on you, I'm sorry, don't watch this film if you're on ibuprofen. If your legs are nailed to your mother. If your jam lives in your... Anyway, said Jesus. Right. I'm back here, said Jesus. Yes, so this is the Holy Bible, the meek. What about not blessed are the meek, they should inherit the earth. Blessed are the huge, scaly monsters, for they shall doubtlessly inherit the earth unless something awful happens with the temperature. And suddenly, an Archaeopteryx came screaming out of left field and took Jesus' head off. Fudum. And Jesus goes back up to heaven with his head under his shoulder saying, Dad, they're a bunch of bastards. Well, what happened? Well, they took my head off. I'll have to talk with my hand now. That's what I have to do now. Well, that's what did you do? I'll turn the world thermostat down to 0 degrees Kelvin. Minus 273 degrees centigrade. Have you been at the physics books again? Oh, sorry, I thought I was talking my hand. Have you been at the physics books again? Oh, yeah. Well, your stepmother be proud. What? So he killed all the dinosaurs. God killed them all. Then he went down there and he took all the dinosaurs and he put each one inside a stone. But then God seemed to wait 65 million years doing this. So that's why I don't swing with the whole Christian thing, because it's got this 65 million year gap that doesn't make sense. And then after the Greeks, the Greeks, they invented the Olympics, didn't they? Ah, yes. There was the Battle of Marathon. The Battle of Marathon happened, and then this bloke, he ran 26 miles, the length of a marathon, and he said, we won the Battle of Marathon, and they dropped down dead. Now, if you've lost, you could understand that, because the conquering army would be after you, and they're going to take out that next city, yeah? So you run, they're coming, look, oh, fucking hell, you know? But if you've won, surely you just saunter down. You don't run. You get in a car, you get some naked people with you, you take a lot of drugs, and hey, we fucking won! 3-0. And you live forever. Surely. All right, so that's true but not funny. That's what you're saying. Okay. But in the Olympics, in the last Olympics, in Britain, we didn't do very well. Got no gold medals at all, which pissed me off. But we're setting up a British Olympics where each and every event is a British event, like the British 100 meters. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. I think I was here first. We should win that. And then performance-enhancing drugs are banned at the Olympics. Okay, we can swing with that. But performance-debilitating drugs should not be banned. Smoke a joint and win the 100 meters, and fair play to you. That's pretty damn good. Unless someone's dangling a Mars bar off in the distance, you know. Presses the hell out of me. So I think we should have a stoned Olympics. I think there would be a... We'd like a stoned Olympics. If you get 10 runners off their faces, it'd be great. Hey, you fucking... Oh, up there. Oh, Oscar, that is... The Stoned Olympics that starts... Where people are tested for drugs, their drugs tested to make sure they have taken enough. And if they haven't, they are banned from ever taking part in the Stoned Olympics. And they start off in Athens, where a joint is lit. A huge Camberwell carrot, and then they run the 3 feet to the next athlete. Oh, hello, you're right. Yeah, I've been fucking waiting. We've all bunched up, and all the runners have come. Some of them already rolling their own. Do you want to pass it? So there's fucking lit candles going in all different directions all over Europe until you get to Amsterdam, where the final athlete runs into the stadium and he runs up to that crucible where the eternal flame is lit and he gets in and falls asleep. And then the special opening happens with all the colors and brightly painted children run out having recently eaten hash cookies and fall about laughing, and everyone goes, fuck, it's amazing, I've never seen anything like this. And the games are not like the normal Olympics where you get up at 6 in the morning and you train hard and you run a race, but it's more you get up at 2 in the afternoon, get down the track, a monkey with a gun starts everything, takes out one of the competitors just for fun, and then you get a slice of pizza and you're off on the hurdles. Each event will take about 3 hours. The high jump with people running up going, you got to be kidding. How do you get up there? Long jump, they run down, they fall into that sandpit. Best shape wins. Pole vault, they've got to get that pole and throw it over the bar. Javelin, a very dangerous event. Oh, sorry, mate. Nothing personal. Is it a clean break? All right, do you want to just... Can you run? If you run with this over there, I've won, you see. And the final event would be the marathon, the traditional end of the Olympics, where 35 runners from different countries run out of the stadium and are never heard of again. So, yeah, but the Death Star, the one thing about the Death Star is that there was no food. No one had food at all. No food at all. No one said, hey, Darth Vader, Emperor, just nipping down to Alpha Beta 9. What do you want, a couple of sarnies, chicken, ham chicken, egg, what? Coke, Diet Coke, what you want? What you want? You weird bleeders. But there must have been a Death Star canteen, yeah? There must have been a cafeteria downstairs. In between battles, where Darth Vader could just chill and go down. I will have the penne alla arrabbiata. You'll need a tray. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? This is not a game of who the fuck are you. For I am Vader. Darth Vader. Lord Vader. I can kill you with a single thought. Well, you'll still need a tray. No, I will not need a tray. I do not need a tray to kill you. I can kill you without a tray, with the power of the Force, which is strong within me. Even though I could kill you with a tray if I so wished. For I would hack at your neck with the thin bit until the blood flowed across the canteen floor. No, the food is hot. You'll need a tray to put the food on. Oh, I see the food is hot. I'm sorry. I did not realize. Oh. Tray for the... Yes. I thought you were challenging me to the fight to the death. Fight to the death? This is a canteen. I work here. Yes, but I am Vader. I am Lord Vader. Everyone challenges me to a fight to the death. Darth Vader. I'm Darth Vader. Sir Lord Vader. Sir Lord Darth Vader. Sir Lord Vader of Cheam, Sir Lord Baron von Vaderham, the Death Star. I run the Death Star. What's the Death Star? This is the Death Star. You're in the Death Star. I run this star. This is a star. This is a fucking star. I run it. I'm your boss. You're Mr. Stevens. No, who is Mr. Stevens? He's head of catering. I'm not head of catering. I am Vader. I can kill catering with a thought. What? I can kill you all. I can kill me with a thought. Just fuck. I'll get a tray. Fuck it. This one's wet. And this one's wet. And this one's wet. This one is 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 wet. Did you dry these in a rainforest? Why? With the power of the Death Star, do we not have a tray that is fucking dry? I do not... No. I was here first. You have to form a queue if you want food. Can I have, penne alla arrabbiata? That'd be very nice. No. Do you know who I am? That's Jeff Vader, that is. I am not Jeff Vader, I'm Darth Vader. What, Jeff Vader runs the Death Star? No, I run the Death Star. You Jeff Vader? No, I'm Darth Vader. Are you his brother? Can you get his autograph? I can't get it. No, I'm Jeff... All right, I'm Jeff Vader. I'm Jeff Vader. Can I have your autograph? No, fuck off. Or I'll kill you with a tray. Give me penne alla arrabbiata or you shall die. And you, and everyone in this canteen. Death by tray it shall be. Woo. Do you want peas with that? Peas? You don't have peas. You can't put it red with... You can't put... It doesn't work with penne. You don't put... Unless you push them up the penne tubes, and then it would be weird. Just... Oh, all right, put some peas on. That was cut out of the final film. This is live skip watch. All over London, the skip's just lying there. Speed archaeology is coming up now. It's weird. I'll explain it in this thing. Archaeology. Exciting or rather dry, perhaps? Well, it is exciting when you find things, but when you start off, you're in a big field, and you have to dig things up, and it's a little slow. It's the careful archaeology approach. I'd like to introduce you now to the archaeologists, who are the professionals. This is Professor Roberta Gilchrist. Is that correct? That's right. Absolutely right. Hi. Nice to meet you. And the team. We've already taken the turf off to give that sort of head start, because turf is boring, yeah? Nothing in turf. You've never had any kind of big swords lying around in turf, ever. So, because big swords is really what everyone wants to find. Big sword in a stone, and a bloke called Arthur with a name tag on his shirt or something. Oh, I couldn't get it out. Have you ever found a big sword?
A big sword?
Yeah.
No.
Down here we have a grid marked out, which is the grid that goes over interesting things. Yes, it is. This is a careful approach. 4 hours are starting now. I started the clock. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that is the more careful approach. And now I can take you through to my approach to a thing I'm calling speed. All right, okay.
In comparison with this darker soil here, you've got a few bits of charcoal in this. And what we're trying to work out now is whether this is an archaeological feature.
We'll find something. We're bound to find something. But I want to find a sword. So if anyone sees anything glinting and looks like a sword, then that'd be great, because it's obviously King Arthur's. So what are you more the pottery end of the thing, or
more nuns than monks, actually. You know,
nuns. So if you're digging in your back garden and you find different coloured stuff under there, you've probably got a nun somewhere around there. Okay, start engines. Right. 3 hours, 55 minutes, 5 minutes to go, and we've got some findings. Here, we've found some stuff.
Okay, wrong set here, ready?
Okay, anytime you want, Terry. This is huge. Goodbye, civilization. Let's see what's down here. It's a huge cavern. Could be Egyptian. It's found a huge cavern. This is amazing. I have found a sword. I found a saw. We were supposed to have a sword in here. It's supposed to be a sword with a D. Speed archaeology. The way of the future. In only half an hour, I have found the car park of the gods. Medusa's one of 3 Gorgons. I didn't remember this bit. 2 of which are immortal, which is pointless in the story, isn't it? Going to kill the immortal, what's the fucking point? And they're there, and Medusa's obviously going, he's coming to kill us, the son of Zeus. Well, he's not coming to kill me. Well, he might, Simon, you don't know. No, I'm immortal. He's not coming to kill me because I'm immortal. Are you? Or about you, Andrew? Mike, no, I'm immortal too. Simon, Andrew, both immortal? When was this? Well, yesterday, the immortality van came by and we bought 2 large ones with extra sprinkles. Where the fuck was I? You were down the bloody hairdressers. Having snakes for hair, no one's checked it out. They wake up half an hour before you. Oh, fucking hell, the snakes are out. Put the video about the mice on. They love that. Down the hairdresser. Hello, Medusa, how are you doing? Look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Everyone look in the mirrors. How are you doing? How are your fucking snakes doing? It's not your roots, is it? Yeah, I'm not going to do your... Can you get a bigger hairbrush? Or a tennis bat or something? Charlene? Can you shampoo, love? Fuck off. Charlene? And Perseus killed them because he was given by Athena, I think it was, a magic shield which had a reflective inside, and so he attacked looking in the reflection. This does not work because it's concave, and that inverts the image. Not only reflects it, inverts it like a box brownie. So therefore, he must have gone in like this. Can you stand still, please? I can't watch what you... I've stabbed you 2 times, I'm sure. Are you the immortal one? Is your sister in? She's down the hairdressers. So, yeah. So the pagan religion had very big festivals, remember, on Easter and Christmas. Christian religion came along, had very big festivals at Easter and Christmas. Jesus died on one and was born on the other. Because Jesus, I do think, did exist, you know, and he was, I think, a guy had interesting ideas in the Gandhi-type era, in the Nelson Mandela-type era, you know, relaxed and groovy. And the Romans thought, relaxed and groovy? No, 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 no. So they murdered him. And then kids eat chocolate eggs because the color of the chocolate and the color of the wood on the cross. Well, you tell me. It's got nothing to do with it, has it? You know, people going, remember kids? The kids eating the chocolate eggs. They go, remember kids, Jesus died for your sins. Yeah, I know, it's great. No, 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 it's bad, it's bad. No, it's bad, it's very bad. It's terrible. Whatever you want. I mean, just keep giving me these eggs. And the bunny rabbits, where do they come into the crucifixion? There were no bunny rabbits up on the hill going, hey, what, you're going to put these crosses in our barns? We live below this hill, all right? Bunny rabbits are for shagging, eggs are for fertility. It's a festival. It's the spring festival. Christmas time, you know, Jesus born to a big jolly guy in a red jacket. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 baby Jesus. And what would you like for Christmas? Peace on earth and goodwill towards men. Well, what about a clockwork train? Oh, yes, much better. Forget peace on earth, I don't care. And, you know, the Christmas, the fir tree, there's none of them in Nazareth. The partridge in a pear tree song was not sung at the Last Supper. They weren't there going, at a partridge in a pear tree, 5 gold rue. Come on, loosen up, Judas. Oh, on the 7th day of Christmas. Judy, come on, Judy, loosen up. Don't call me Judy, I've told you. Can you lend us a £5, Judy? I'm a bit short. All right, lads. Leonardo da Vinci's painting the picture. All right, so everyone get your positions. Here we go. I'm going, Jesus, why are you doing the big arms thing? I know, I just thought I'd do a big arms thing. I don't know. Well, I'm going to do a big arms thing as well. Yeah, me too. I quite like the big arms. Look, we can't all do big arms. We look like a squadron of Spitfires, for fuck's sake. I'll do big arms, and you just look at me and go, oh, he's doing big arms. All right. Leonardo, have you got that one? Have you got the painting? All right, now a fun one as well, remember?
Yeah. The Great Escape. Now, there's a film. A lot of British actors. I'm British. Link up there. Steve McQueen, action hero, action transvestite. Link up there. This story is based on a true story about 76 prisoners, British prisoners who escaped from a prisoner of war camp in Silesia in Poland. They're all experts at escaping. They've escaped from loads of other prisons, and now they're all put together, so they all say, hey, let's work together. Steve McQueen plays the American guy who is dropped into British films in order to make them sell. In America, that is, because everyone will go, oh, I'm not going to see it's full of British guys, and what the fuck do I know about British things? I was in Memphis, did a gig in Memphis, and this guy came up to, and this was fucking weird, this guy, he had 2 kids, and he said, you British? I go, yeah, like wanting to go, no, I'm from Mars, actually, and I go, you British? Yeah. And he said, hey kids, Jimmy Sue, Bobby Will, Fishy Bob. Then he said, talk British to my kids. I said, no, I'm not going to talk British to your kid. Well, you don't talk, it's English. Hello? What? And the kids going, no, Dad, we want to go and see, not with this accent. No, Dad, we want to go and see the man emasculating a donkey over there. Talk British to my kids. Talk, or I'll get my arsenal of weapons out. That was fun. So, yes, The Great Escape, yes. So The Great Escape, it's all true. And, Steve McQueen's there, to make it so. And he's cool. I'm totally in. I'm a very big fan of Steve McQueen. Bullet, fog. No fucking fog in Bullet, is there? That film, The Rock, when they're all out in Alcatraz, they're saying, we can't send this nuclear weapon towards San Francisco, we can't fucking find it. It's covered in fog. All right, then we have to get Oakland then. Yeah. Oh, fight. Oakland, San Francisco, Oakland, East Bay. You're not called West Bay, though, are you? No, you're just the city. You're going to the city today? I'm not good at the city. And Oakland's just a collection of houses, is it? So yes, The Great Escape. In The Great Escape, they're saying, look, we're going to do the biggest escape in the history of people escaping from things we shouldn't. Bam! And Steve isn't really part of this. He's just hanging out and he's playing baseball and he's running about and does a bit of an escape, gets caught, covered in mud, stuff like that. But the British are working away. They're digging 3 tunnels, Charlie, Barley and Farley. No, 4 tunnels, Charlie, Barley, Farley and Wally. No, 5 tunnels, Charlie, Farley, Wally. No one expects the Spanish tunnel king. And they're digging away, and there's people in charge of shoring it up with wood, people putting breathing apparatus into it, people putting things on trolleys, lighting apparatus, people disguising the entrance to the tunnel so it looks like a kibbutz or something. People saying, I've got my uniform, so I turn it inside out, raise the collar, turn my buttocks into a hat, and I now look like a German officer. but I have no buttocks. Jawohl, mein Herr. Kann dieser Weise eine willige Lache bekommen. Well done, Simpkins. Well done. That's the line from Monty Python, isn't it? And there's people, Donald Pleasant's doing forgeries on bits of tin can with a bit of jam. Clang, you know. And on the day of the escape, they're all there. Now, Steve McQueen has joined up with the escape, and the British are there with trilby hats on, overcoats, briefcases, canoe, bit of a rabbit. And Steve's just there in jeans and a T-shirt, I think, remember. Disguised as an American man. He romps out, jumps on a motorbike, knocks the guy off, whoom, within 15 minutes, he's on the borders of Switzerland. This is from Poland. And if you don't know the geography, it goes Poland, Czechoslovakia, Holland, Venezuela, Africa, Beirut. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and then Switzerland, where the Nazi gold comes from. Oh, yes. Nazi gold. I love the way you do it. Whenever I say something slightly weird, you go, I'm catching the ferry right now. Anyway, so yeah, Steve's just damn cool. Jumps out on the motorbike. As soon as he gets on the motorbike, the music cuts to bam, 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 bam. The British are all down the train station. Can't we do a motorbike? Damn. Yeah, the train ticket. Ich möchte einen Ticket nach London. No, not London. Calais. That's nice and nasty, isn't it? In a passer, bitte. My passport. All right. Clang, 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 clang. It's a bit clangy and a bit jammy. Yes, I'm from the steel and jam area of Stuttgart. So yeah, and the British are getting hassled. Steve's away, and he gets to Switzerland. Remember, Jim Rockford nicks an aeroplane in that film, and he flies to Switzerland, and he gets about 20 miles away from it, and in an aeroplane, and Steve's on a fucking motorbike, and he gets there before him. What's he got on a fucking motorbike? Jet wings? I don't know. So yeah, all the British are being hassled. The Gestapo after them, people on rowing boats, people on bicycles, someone on a rabbit, someone on, on a kangaroo, pogo stick. Steve, motorbike all the way. Steve's over the first line of barbed wire. Go, Steve, go. Into the second line of barbed wire. Nearly makes it, but doesn't quite, but lives to tell the tale. Meanwhile, the British are all round up and shot in the head. Now, what signals is this giving to kids from the different, countries, Britain and America? American kids watching Steve and going, Steve, you're damn cool. Yeah, fucking with you, man, all the way. Hey, absolutely. Live to tell the tale. Good on you, I don't know why he's Australian, but anyway. Absolutely good eye. But we're just watching it and think, we're fucked. No matter all that planning, the logistics, everything, and we get fucking blown away. Fish and chips on my shoulder.
But I'm going to finish up today by talking about about puberty, because which is a kind of spiky subject, but it is interesting because there's things like these kids started shooting people, which you've had in America, because guns don't kill people. It's just that certain noise they make, and it's just the bullet ripping through people's bodies. That's what kills people. Yeah, have guns, but don't allow any ammunition. There, we got it sorted. And they just go. So, yeah. But puberty was... Well, before puberty, I was... At school, I didn't tell kids I was a transvestite, because I thought they might kill me with sticks, Why? I don't know. He said a word we didn't understand. And he won at Scrabble with it. So, yes. So, most transvestites fancy girls, and you can tell people this. Yes, most transvestites fancy girls. Well, who told you that? A transvestite told me that. Probably lives in a cave somewhere. No, an executive transvestite. Oh, really? Wow. Fantastico. So, yeah. So I played kiss chase with the girls. Tag a girl, she has to kiss you, kind of sexy. But then puberty came. Puberty came and destroyed my confidence, destroyed my everything, which I think is part of the thing that causes these kids to go off and commit murder, essentially. Because it is such a hell of a gear change. Because think about it. It's the one time, because before puberty, girls and boys are going girls, boys, Then it gets to puberty, it's like going, or, you know, boys, you know, whatever sexual preference you're going, but you just start switching on at that stage. And you think, God, I want to get off with some of these people. I better look my best. And then Mother Nature says, no, you will look the worst you ever look in your life. Hold on, where did I get all this from? Jesus. We repulse ourselves. I mean, I used to look in the mirror and go, well, I'm not going to shag me, that's for certain. Because that's what narcissism is all about, is looking in the mirror and going, God, I'd like to have sex with myself, you know? You know, it's all sort of self-attraction thing. And then when you go, the acne thing, you just go, oh, no way. And parents should tell you the facts of puberty. Look, your hair's going to go greasy, your face will become a general plague area. Here's a book on the Black Death. Tufts of hair will grow on your chin, not in a sexy stubble way, but in a continuing plague theme. Down here, I'm not even going to talk about that. But here's a picture of your Uncle Jim. Sorry, no, that's your aunt, sorry. That's Queen Victoria. Yeah, so, and it's over months and years, isn't it? Puberty's over months and years. It should be one day. Get the fucker over with. Go into school. Sorry, I'm late. Dinner was late. By the time you get home, right, I'm going home to get a job with a drill. And that one day at school will be weird. Sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't. Excuse me, can I be excused? I seem to have the plague. And then I had to chat up girls, and I'd never used my vocal ability to chat up girls. And when your voice is breaking, it's very hard saying, oh, God, Susan, I don't fancy you. I saw you in the playground. I had to chat up girls, and I'd only tagged them before, and I didn't have the verbal power to be able to say, Susan, I saw you in the classroom today. As the sun came from behind the clouds, a burst of brilliant light caught your hair. It was haloed in front of me. You turned, your eyes flashed fire into my soul. I immediately read the words of Dostoevsky and Karl Marx. And in the words of Albert Schweitzer, I fancy you. But no, at 13, you're just going, hello, Sue. I've got legs. Do you like bread? I've got a French loaf. Bye. I love you. And it cuts down into jumping over things and the dressage. The jumping over things based on ancient hunting techniques of running, jumping, and dressage based on fuck knows what. Ancient dressage. It's a French word, dressage. Translated into English, it means dressage. Where does it come from? Maybe the Surrealist Wars. Maybe at a time when people said, you men and you women, get on your horses, ride towards the enemy, feint right, feint left, cut, duck down, go along like this, come up, do this, eyes and teeth, sing, Mr. Stevens, go to Trouser Mountain. What is going on? Because who watches it? You must admit, you don't go, when's the dressage on? When's it on? It just comes up on the screen and you go, arr. And when it comes on, you go, has it been on an hour? A year? Have they finished? Is he a spider? Just the horses doing things. You think, these people are on crack. What's going on? Because I salute them, though. I salute because they got us medals and they train hard. But why? Because they can do things that are of no use ever in life unless you wish to park your horse in a cupboard. Just going up to the cupboard now. Approaching the cupboard now. Here comes Lucky Jim, ridden by Lady Jane Trains. He's got one door open of the cupboard. He's going to get the horse in the cupboard. It's a very difficult maneuver. He's got second door is open of the cupboard. He's in. He's backed into the cupboard there. It's a very good move there. The door's open. He's stepping into the drawers. He's closing the drawers. Pulling down one door shut, putting another door shut. It's a first horse in a cupboard for 20 years. 4 points. Scorers give 4 points. And for an extra point, can you see Narnia? I think so, through the back of the thing. Extra point for Narnia, there we go. And it's just a little bit weird. When you see, you know, if people walk up to you, you tend to think they're standard people. But if you saw anyone coming up to you, like this, you'd go, what the hell is this guy doing? They just look a bit, they're training horses to look like burglars, you know? And there's nothing to burgle, is there? They should build a structure, then the viewing figures will go up to the roof. Here comes Lucky Jim, he's coming up to the building now. It's been specially built for the occasion. Has 3 rooms inside, one has a safe with the jewels inside. And Lucky Jim got the bronze medal in Helsinki and got the silver medal in Timbuktu. Now here he comes. Once he gets in and breaks into the structure, the clock starts 4 minutes to get up. The clock has started, the window is open. There he is. He's into the kitchen, he's going around the kitchen, opening the drawers of the kitchen. He's got the horses opening the lower drawers, the riders opening the upper drawers, going on there, turning all the tabs. I don't know what he's doing there. He's doing a spell around, that's very good. Going into the bedroom, going around there, he's looking under the bed. They've sat down on the bed, that's quite good, that's quite fun. He's going for a cupboard, he's going for a cupboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, he's into the drawers, he's locked the cupboard, and falls in a submission, he's coming back round, he's coming back out of the thing, he's into the lounge, still hasn't found the safe, behind the picture, behind the pen, I don't know what's on, he's looking at the thing, he's going in the drawers, coming up there. It's there, he's found the safe, opening with hooves now, it's very good with hooves. Opening the safe, going up the thing, hooves is opening, he's got jewelry around the neck, earrings on, going on, he has to go back down, he has to retrace the steps, he does a spin, coming back up the thing, windows open, he's coming out of the thing, and going on. We'd watch that, wouldn't we? Oh, yes. And it's the only animal that does dressage. There are no others. There's no dog dressage. Dogs are at those dog shows and they get taken around on a lead and they just do this. This is all I can do. This is all I can do. Go around. Cat dressage would be impossible. This room is big enough. Yak dressage. Big lads are yaks, not very active in the dressage department. Yak dressage pretty similar to British Tai Chi. But we play bad guys. Like, take The Empire Strikes Back from the Star Wars trilogy. And the Death Star. The Death Star just full of British actors opening doors and going, oh. What is it, Lieutenant Sebastian? It's just the rebels, sir. They're here. My God, man. Do they want tea? No, I think they're after something more than that, sir. I don't know what it is, but they brought a flag. Damn, that's Dash Cunningham, though. Ah, Lord Vader.
Oh, hello.
Because he was only impressive because he had that James Earl Jones voice.
I am Vader. The force is strong with you. If you had much more, hello.
Look, I'm Lord Vader, and just pay your bloody attention, all right? Luke, the force is strong with you. Is it? Yeah. Well, who told you that? Some bloke. Yeah, he said the force is really rather strong with you. Well, how strong? As strong as a small pony. Oh, that's quite strong, that is. Film would never fucking work, would it? Yeah. But dentistry, interesting, we've only seemed to have Western dentistry. No Eastern dentistry, is there? It's just Western. I mean, there must be some Eastern stuff, but the Western is basically torture. Still in the torture field. It's still those two noises when you went to the dentist when you were a kid. There's... just the dentist talking. I haven't seen you for a while. I haven't seen you since the other day. He's a fine young lad. Let's drill his face off, shall we? And they start softly, softly, catchy monkey with, right, we're going to do a little x-ray there. I'm going to put a machine up to your face. Okay, this is not dangerous at all. I'm just going to go to the Bahamas for a second. I've left my cat in the fridge there. No, maybe not. I'll come back. What you say? Your face feels a little drippy? Well, that's okay. Little runny, does it? Maybe you're hunter-gatherer. There you go. Okay, now, and then when they put the x-ray on that thing, that's when it all gets... Because we don't know what it looks like. It just... They go, there you see, that's decay. What? That's my skull, isn't it? No, that's... Well, no, the black bit. Well, that's my skull. That's my whole head. Yes, we're going to have to drill your head off. We don't know how to... They can just say anything. You see there, you've lost your nose. What? You got no teeth. You're a monkey, basically. What are you worried about? Right, we're going to have to drill... And then they start with a little bit of pokey-pokey. We're going to do a bit of mirror on the wall. Which tooth has got to fall? And pokey-pokey-pokey. With that pokey thing, pokey-pokey-pokey, pokey-pokey, pokey-pokey-pokey, pokey-pokey-pokey. And then they're doing that code. 2TL9447 TS1 Alpha Charlie Bravo Tango Foxtrot 2,000 feet over a monkey's head. It all means something. First tooth, strong, solid. Maybe I can dislodge it if I knock it. And some equipment. Second tooth, good, but bleeding around the gums. The thin white towel of death must be used to saw down the edge and make it fall out like the back of the Berlin Wall. That would be nice. Third tooth decay is round the edges. The decay that I planted last time has taken hold. Looks like we're gonna have to drill. Whee-ha! Gonna have to drill. Whee! Fire it up, nurse. I'm gonna drill his face off. Hang on. You drill up. You drill up. And they become like bad carpenters. Nurse, could you put your finger in his mouth and go... Hang on, you haven't got it plugged in, you're just making the noises. Right, rinse. I'm out of this thing. Where's the button? Where's the button? Why do you have to press the fucking button for this thing? Why can't I press the fucking button? What's the pressures about the bloody red stuff? Just turn it on. It's like they dole that stuff out. Then he goes, right, I've drilled your face off. You've got stumps for teeth. I'm going to screw in some new ones. They're the new titanium teeth. They screw them in, and they're sponsored by the makers of Scrabble. So they've got letters and numbers on them. So there we go. Top row, I'm going to turn fantastically. That's 41 points. Bottom row, fuck me, baby. 71 points. If you smile, it should happen. It's all drilling. There's just no invention. Everything new. We've got a better drill, faster drill, and it's high. Can't they just make them quiet? It's all, you can feel... all that fucking... my dentist said recently, he was a nice guy, he said, I've got a water blower. It blows plaque off your teeth. I thought, fantastic. But it blows it at the speed of sound, and therefore it feels like 72 daggers. Even one dentist said, I've got this cream, tell me, rub it on your tooth, tell me when it hurts. And I go, that hurt, that hurt, that What is it? This is just a hurty cream. It just hurts. Bang. I liked all that stuff. The gun thing, I like blowing up milk bottles. You know, kill the milk bottles. Explode milk bottles. Yes, so it seems fun. It's a thing of power in your hands. Because there's all this National Rifle Association, and everyone in America is... I mean, 13-year-olds keep going out, and they get hold of weapons by going to their grandfather's arsenal. I'll borrow the howitzer, the M16 machine gun, the Uzi, what the fuck's the grandfather doing? This kid down in Arkansas just helped himself to a ton of military weapons and went and blew away his school, you know. And they say, the National Rifle Association says that guns don't kill people, people do. But I think the gun helps, you know? I think it helps. I just think just standing there going, bang! That's not going to kill too many people, is it? You'd have to be really dodgy on the heart to have that. Bang, bang, boom, bang, rat-a-tat, boom, bang. Yeah, so, but we've got known in Britain for making the smaller films. Smaller, you know, recently we've been pulling out of that into the more train-spotting era, but the smaller films, the kind of, you know, room with a view with a staircase and a pond type movie. Films are very fine acting, but the drama is rather sort of subsumed, or a word like that. Something or other. You know, just sort of folded in, and everything's people opening doors. Oh, what? Well, oh. What is it, Sebastian? I'm arranging matches. Well, I thought, I'd better go. Yes, I think you'd better have. Ooh. And you can't eat popcorn to that. You're going... Whereas if the film did any little bit of business in America, as if the film did, you know, some decent bit of business, then Hollywood would take it, and they'd remake it, and they'd up the budget by 50 million, and it would be called The Room with a View of Hell, Staircase of Satan, Pond of Death, and have people open the door going, you're fucking in here all the time, you're in here the fucking matches, You're fucking doing the fucking... You don't talk to me that way. You don't talk to me that way. You fuck my wife. 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 I am your wife. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I say again, you fuck my wife. All right, yes, I fucked your wife. I am your wife and I fucked her. Die, you can't. Fucking matches I can't get on. I ain't gonna drive around town and put babies on spikes. Oh no, space monkeys are attacking. A whole new part of the film that wasn't in the original. Damn, it's jammed. Janine, I love you really, even though you fucked my wife. Fucking handbag. With a brick in it. It's the Queen. Don't know who that is. Yeah. We play bad guys in Hollywood movies because of the Revolutionary War. Yeah, yes. No two ways about it. And the French, who are on your side in the Revolutionary War, they play more esoteric characters. They play characters who turn up and go, my name is Pierre. I have come from Paris. I have come to have sex with your family. Help yourself. Because of the debt of honor to General Lafayette. You know you're in history, yeah? You don't know who he is, do you? What's the Spanish-American War? The French Banana War? What? Revolutionary War. Hung out with Washington. Lafayette. Street named after him in New York. Forget it. But we play bad guys. Like, take The Empire Strikes Back from the Star Wars trilogy. And the Death Star. The Death Star just full of British actors, opening doors and going, oh. What is it, Lieutenant Sebastian? It's just the rebels, sir. They're here. My God, man. Do they want tea? No, I think we're after something more than that, sir. I don't know what it is, but they brought a flag. Damn, that's dash cunning of them. Ah, Lord Vader.
Oh, hello.
Because he was only impressive because he had that James Earl Jones voice.
I am Vader. The Force is strong with you. If you had much more, hello. Look, I'm Lord Vader, and just pay a bloody attention, all right? Luke, the Force is strong with you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, who told you that?
Some bloke. Yeah, he said the Force is really rather strong with you.
Well, how strong?
As strong as a small pony.
Oh, that's quite strong, that is. Film would never fucking work, would it?